not this Superman, then you're on your own. Yeah. I'm Batman.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Green Ranger 1701 channel. It has been a hot minute since I've been on here. Needless to say, between just life in general, there's been some logistical issues with the cosplay, some changes over at Sim. I don't know what the future looks like for me right now. I haven't been able to get a straight answer. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And to go along with that for a while, I've been considering taking other avenues, maybe starting, I'm a big fan of professional wrestling. I might talk about that, might address new movies, do some of the lines that other people are already doing. This does, of course, unfortunately hold off the cosplay contest. I'm very sorry about that. That one was out of my hands. I do want to make it up to you guys in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know what that looks like at this time. So for now, I do want to talk about a new toy. So I don't know if anybody's seen the new Flash film. I went and seen it. It was not a great film, but it was a good film. We'll leave the reviews for another time. But to get this today, I emptied the literal Batman piggy bank. So gave this up to pick up the new redesigned Batwing for the Flash film. It stayed really true to the design, made it a little bit more sleek for modern times, of course. Keaton was great. Having Affleck in there was great. Combining my two favorite Batmans in a Flash film on one of the greatest story premises ever in DC Comics history was just an overall great idea for me. So I just have a rule where if I want something, I'll walk around the store with it, I'll sleep on it. Well, here we are 3-4 weeks later. It never left my mind, so I went and got it literally tonight. So I just want to unbox this. I just want to enjoy it, have fun. Michael Keaton was my first Batman as a kid. I loved everything about that film, about Batman Returns. And so, you know, to be perfectly honest, I was looking more forward to this, as probably most fans were, than the Flash himself. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. This is something, again, there's two versions of this. There's a smaller one that's sold at any retail store, and then this one's actually a Target exclusive, which is kind of cool. I like Target a lot. I shop in there a lot. So this thing is 27 inches, it says, which is really cool. And it comes with a 12-inch Batman figure, which is also neat. Of course, I think it's a sweet deal. Here in Alaska, everything costs a little bit more. So this was $47.49, I think. Lower 48 is about $39.99, so definitely a little bit of a difference there. But, you know, go big or go home. That's what I say. So, as much as the smaller, you know, scale one was kind of neat, just had to get this one. So it's a very light material. You know, good old plastic bendy, but pretty hollow on the inside, as you can see already. Wasn't sure what to expect there, so for a $47 toy, that's a little disappointing. But again, who's going to be looking mostly at the bottom of it? Oh yeah, let's just start with the man himself. Keaton in the redesigned Batman costume. You know, the only thing that really changed was, you know, they moved around the head shape of the armor, excuse me, the headpiece just a little bit, and just really changed the color of the belt. I mean, there wasn't much modification made to this, so that's the thing I was happy. They kept the original logo, so it was pretty neat. So this is cool. More Keaton figures is something that's hard to find nowadays unless you go shopping for vintage stuff, which, as you know, if you've ever done it, can get kind of pricey. So I don't know, you know, raise your hand if you ever had the old 1989 Batwing. Its wings came up and they would sit up, and then you would push this little button and they would flap down. And it came with one of the many little Batman figures that didn't have any actual movie premise or anything like that. But, you know, that goes with any figures. They just make up a lot of different stuff. So, looks like, so the cockpit just opens. It's, of course, kind of a one-seater. It's meant to sit the Batman in here. Nothing special about it, not even a console. Oops. Just haul on the inside. I think this is more just about having a really large Batwing in your possession. So that snaps back in just fine. see how the wings go in. So it's just to clip together. 1 and 2. All right, well, that was easy peasy enough. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's one of the reasons I bought it, for the size. Oh, look, it also has wheels, which is cool. So you can park this sucker somewhere and display it, which is exactly what I'll do. Question is where? All right, so that's pretty freaking neat right there. The wheels don't actually roll. They're just straight plastic. They're just a display stand more than anything. No more opening flaps or anything. It's got some originality here too, where he caught the balloons in the first 1989 film. And like I said, of course, this pops up and you just sit Batman down in it like that. I mean, there's really nothing else to it. He literally just sits down here. So there. And yeah, that's literally just how that goes. He just lays down in it. So, you know, I think on average, would this be worth $47? Maybe not. Just because there's no additional detail on the bottom, right? They didn't even finish filling it out. I mean, you could have at least just ran the same top on the bottom. I doubt that would have costed them a whole lot more. You know, look, it's 1989 Keaton, right? Redone, modern times. This is always going to be my favorite Batman. I did enjoy the new design of everything. I thought it gave a modern look, but it kept true to the original form, which I was very, very fond of. And of course, again, I just kept looking through this. I was like, well, it hasn't left my mind. And after seeing The Flash, I wanted it more. And I'm a kind of guy that will get hyped about something, and then I go buy every little thing around that. It's just an annoying little thing that I do. So I did have some control here, and I thought about it a lot, and I wanted to get it. So yeah, $47, $49 here in Alaska. $39.99 online if you want to get one. This one is a Target exclusive. You can find other Flash figures at the other stores, but this is an exclusive to Target. And I noticed they do that with quite a few different items, which was fine. That just goes to show, as a collector, you got to move around and check different stores, because sometimes if you're not ahead of the game, you don't know what is going to be available, and you might only think that you walk into a Walmart and that's all that's out there. Then you go to Target and you find differently. So yeah, just a collector. I'm sure you already know that, but cool thing. It's Keaton. I love it. Gonna find a display for it. So that's all I got here for today. As you guys have been doing, please like and subscribe to the channel. YouTube did recently actually change the monetization rules, and I would like to make this a bigger part of what I do. And so they actually lowered it to 500 subscribers with 3,000 plus watch hours. So this puts us even closer to the goal that I want to reach. And let me know in the comments down below, would you like me to maybe do a podcast, do things on professional wrestling, cover comic book films or other films for that matter? Just let me know what kind of content you like to see. I'm a wide variety of things that I like in my life. Everything from Power Rangers, Batman, Star Trek, Star Wars, all kinds of sci-fi stuff. You name it. Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp films. So there's a whole lot of different stuff. So if you want to say anything, just let me know. Until then, I'll check you guys later.
Dragon Sword!